Good afternoon, customer support. This is Kandia. How can I help you? Hi, Kandia. My name is Lauren, and I would like to order one of your baby baskets, and I want the whole shebang. But most importantly, I need it by this Sunday. Do you think that you can make this happen? Alrighty then, the whole shebang, huh? Well, the whole shebang means a full ensemble. And a full ensemble is a full basket, and that goes for about $250. What? $250? Why so much? You're expensive. Last year I bought something like this off of Etsy and it had a lot of stuff in it with the names on it and everything, and it was only around 50 bucks. $50? Oh my goodness. You got a good deal. So you already have an embroiderer. I'm curious, why are we talking? Okay, because I love your work. I love the presentation of it. I just love the way you put it together. I just love it. And okay, I must say that the one that I got off of Etsy looked nothing like yours, but that's why I called you because I love your work. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. So, wait a minute. Let me just get this straight. So, you're not okay with an okay presentation. You are looking for a wow factor. Okay, and you know that I can give you that. So, that's what you're looking for. That's why you called me. Yes, yes, yes. I'd be willing to pay a bit more than 50 bucks, but not 5 times that. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? Let's talk about the budget. I don't want to discourage you from buying from my company, obviously. I want your business. And I know that you are obviously a woman with good taste because you were able to compare, what you bought before from another embroiderer and compare it to my work. And I understand budget. And so that's why I like to talk about the budget. So for starters, if $250 is too much for you, then the cost of the ensemble can be reduced. It can be reduced if we substitute, the custom blanket for starters. We can substitute the custom blanket with a pre-made blanket. All right. And so, it will be personalized. It will have beautiful embroidery. It is just not custom made. And so, for the most part, it's a pre-made blanket. We can also reduce the quantity of the items in the ensemble as well. This will bring your cost down substantially. We're talking about at least $100 off of the ensemble from the start. So we're looking at $150 if we switch the custom blanket into a pre-made blanket. Again, it is going to be personalized with the beautiful embroidery, and we can reduce some of the items, the quantity of the items inside of the baby basket. We're going from $250 down to $150. So what do you think about that? Wow, $150 is still a lot too. I just didn't think that it would be that much. I mean, again, I can't believe that your work, it is beautiful and all, but it's 5 times the amount that I once paid, for something very similar. But we are talking about personalized goods, and we're talking about multiple personalized goods, okay? So we're talking about a whole ensemble here, something that is going to be compiled with pre-made and custom-made items because the bibs and the burpees will be custom-made, all right? And so they will be surrounding the pre-made item, and you would not even be able to tell. And we're not talking about a store-bought item. So we're not talking about a Target or a Walmart gift here, right? And so I would imagine that you called me, Lauren, because you don't want something that is store-bought. You don't want something that comes from Target or Walmart or something that somebody else is going to have, okay? And and I am confident to say that you already know the edge that you will have over the other gifts. You already know the advantage you have by purchasing from my company because you have purchased from somebody else before. And so I'm just a little concerned that, I might not be a good fit for your budget, even though, you would like my services. No, I really don't want a store-bought item. No, I don't want to go to Target. I don't want to go to Walmart. When I walk through the door, I want that wow. Okay, that's what I want. I want that wow. And I just love the way your items are presented, and so that is why I called you. Well, that is what I can give you. Okay, I can give you exactly what you are looking for. Okay, a baby ensemble that is full of wow factor and have that presence that you are looking for. Okay, I can give you that wow factor that is truly unlike any other gift at that shower that you are going to be attending. Even with the reduced quantity, even with the pre-made blanket, okay, you are still getting to choose the fabrics, the thread color, the fonts that we're going to use, and so you are still getting that wow factor and that custom made like baby ensemble that you are looking for. All right, and so that's what why you called me, because that is what you want, and like I said before, I know that I can give that to you. That is what I want, but oh God, that's so much. Okay. So I get it. $50 is your firm price. I totally understand. And I gotta tell you that there is something else that we could do. We don't have to do a baby ensemble. All right, so to do a baby ensemble, I gotta tell you, especially with the whole shebang, even if I'm going to do a custom like, meaning, give it the simulation that everything is, custom made, even though the blanket would be pre-made, I really do need to be in that $150 range, but I get it. If it's not in your budget, then it's not in your budget. All right, so if $50 is your firm price, if $50 is your firm price, then maybe we can just do a custom made personalized blanket. All right, and this won't be a pre-made item. I can do a custom made personalized blanket for $50, and I will even throw in a teddy bear for you. All right, how does that sound? No, no, no. I really want a baby basket. I really want that wow when I walk through the door. It just $150 is just too much. And I'm telling you, I work in a hospital, all right? And the shower I'm going to, she is the head RN, which means that 90% of the people there are going to be women. And I'm telling you that if you can get this ensemble down and to me for a good price, I'm going to get you so much business. So much business. It's just, it just needs to be at a good price. It just needs to be at a good price. I'm telling you, all the women there are going to go crazy when they see this basket, and you're gonna have so much business coming in from this one order. Yes, Lauren, I understand. I understand how the domino effect of, when one person shows up with something and other people see it, they want it. I get it. I totally get it. And as a matter of fact, with my baby ensembles, I attach, like a dozen business cards to the side of it so they can be distributed at the baby shower as well. And so I do understand, the power of word of mouth and that kind of thing. However, I gotta tell you that $50 is just not going to work. It's not going to work. If I could, give you an example of exactly what you're asking me to do, it would be something like this. Imagine having a business, right? Imagine having a business and the client comes in and says, do your best. I want your best work, because remember, you're asking me for the whole shebang. At the beginning of this conversation, you said you wanted the whole shebang. All right, and we done reduced costs so to the point that we've already taken about $100 off, and you still would have, that shebang look. You still would have that custom made look, and that still, doesn't fit your budget. And still, you're saying that you want to pay, much less than $150, even though $100 was already taken off. And so imagine having a business and the client is coming in saying that, she wants your best work, she wants the whole shebang. And after you've invested all this time into this one creation, and you've placed it above other orders, okay, because remember, you also said you needed it by this weekend. So that means that you are now, being placed ahead of my other orders. And Then the client says, I'm going to pay you half and I promise to bring my friends back, and you're going to get some business from all my friends, right? You know, that's a little ridiculous, right? And because number one, you can't promise me that your friends is going to come back and buy. You can be confident that they might, but you can't really promise me that they're going to spend money with me. Not only that, I gotta tell you that just because I charge half the cost of something doesn't compromise the quality of the embroidery, the time that's involved in the labor. And so, you know, it's just not a good it's just not a good transaction for me to enter. All right. And so it's just not good. It's just not a good deal to make. It really isn't. It really isn't a good deal. You must agree, it's not a good deal. No, I guess my budget isn't the greatest budget to have, and I guess it wouldn't be the best deal for you to make. But I gotta tell you, I just really do work with a lot of women, and I just know that once they see your work, they are going to love your stuff. And so, that's why, I'm really trying to get this to happen. I just know that they are going to love it. Once they see it, I am just so sure that they are going to love it and they're going to be buying from you, a lot of them. I know they will. I know they will. I know they will love my work. Once they see my work, I am, very confident that they will love it. But once again, the value of my work isn't compromised by the price of it. And so that doesn't mean that, just because I charge you a fraction of the cost, that it's going to cost me less time to make this item. It doesn't mean that I'm going to use less expensive threads. It doesn't mean that I'm going to use less expensive needles. But most importantly, it's not going to change the fact that I'm placing your order above everyone else's, okay, that have paid regular price, and it is requiring, the same amount of time. And so, that can't happen. That can't happen, at the budget range that you need to be in. And so, I just can't do it for a $50 mark. Okay, I can do a custom made personalized blanket, but not an ensemble. I'm sorry. I understand. I understand. I'm so sorry, Lauren. I really would like to get this done for you, but I just cannot do it at that price range. I'm so sorry. And I really would like to help you out, but if the custom made personalized blanket isn't going to work for you at your price range, I really can't, help you out in this circumstance. But before I let you go, if you could just help me understand too, what is your maximum budget? Okay, so what is your maximum budget that you are willing to spend on this gift? What is your absolute maximum limit? Um, I guess I have to think about it, but my maximum budget, I guess it would be 100. Okay, okay, okay. So, even $100 is a bit lower than I would have liked to see. I appreciate you calling me. I really got to tell you that I really appreciate you calling me. I really appreciate you comparing my work to, another embroiderer's work. And, you having a confidence in my work that you made that decision to call me as opposed to going back to the other embroiderer. And I am so confident that I can deliver what you are looking for. Okay, you are asking for, the whole shebang. You were asking for the whole shebang, and you were asking for it in less than 7 days. So you were asking me to put it over other orders, and that cost is about $250. And like I said before, after reducing it down, we're going from $250 to $150. We are just still not there. I gotta tell you, here's what my final offer can be. What I can do is I can give you an ensemble with the whole shebang. The whole shebang, meaning, once again, I would, still do that pre-made personalized blanket, but it would have a custom made look because it would have the other items around it would be, you know, custom made. You would still get to pick out the fabric and the fonts and the thread and all of that. And, you know, once again, you would have that wow factor, that presentation that you are looking for. When you walk through the door, wow, you're going to get that. I can do it, you know, I can do it. The least amount that I can do that for is $125. All right. And so $125 is literally half the cost off of my regular price for the baby ensemble that you are looking for. All right. And you are getting that wow factor, like I said before. You know, but you know, I cannot go lower than $125 plus deliver, you know, what you're asking me for less than 7 days above all of my other paid regular orders. I can't do it less for $125. So $125 is where we can be at for this particular order. And so, you know, what do you think about that? What do you think about, you know, me taking literally 50% off the cost? And, you know, I know you said your maximum was at 100, but if you can do a little bit more, you are going to get what you are looking for. You're going to get what you called me for. So, what do you think about that? Well, I appreciate you still taking, you know, half off and coming down. Um, it's a lot, you know, it's a big jump from $250, but I still have to think about that. I have to think about it. Okay, great. Take your time, take your time. But I do want to point out that we don't have a lot of time, considering your deadline is this weekend. All right, and so that means that we only have a couple of days to work on this and get this done. All right, and so that means that I can only extend to you the end of the day, the end of today, all right, to make a decision or not. And well, if you don't make a decision and you don't call me back, then I know that you are not ready to move forward. But if you are ready to move forward, I would need you to call my studio by 6 p.m. today with plans to submit payment in full. All right, and this way we can get this done for you. And just keep in mind that I have already taken off half of the cost of this ensemble, and I have not charged my regular fee of $55 for a rush order. All right, rush orders are generally under 7 days, and it's usually per piece. And this is an ensemble. All right, and so just keep that in mind. And you know, once again, I can get this done for you, but I just need to be clear on what the terms are. All right. And so, you know, I want to say thank you again, Lauren, for giving me a shot, you know, at least calling me to, you know, talk about it. I appreciate this consultation. And if we don't get a chance to work together on this project, perhaps in the future, another project. All right. People always have babies and they get married and that kind of thing. So I just appreciate you, you know, giving me the opportunity to explain my services and, you know, negotiate with me back and forth. And hopefully you will consider it, you know, taking me up on my offer and moving forward with this order. Okay, I'll just do it. It's definitely out of my price range and my budget, but I really, really do admire your work. And I do get that I am asking you to, you know, put my order ahead of your other orders at short notice and so forth. And I appreciate that. And so I'll do it. So how does this work? Do you take my credit card over the phone, or do you send me an invoice? How do I pay?